Describe the love of a mother. Our first offering is actually going to be by our Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. You're supposed to play the audio. Swami has written a poem.
Sannajajikan Sampangilatakan Sannajajikan Sampangilatakan Junnugaddakan Vennakan నెమలి కన్ను కన్నా నిండు వెన్నెల కన్నా నెమలి కన్ను కన్నా నిండు వెన్నెల కన్నా కన్న తల్లే ప్రేమ సున్నితంబు కన్న తల్లి ప్రేమ కన్న తల్లి ప్రేమ సున్నితంబు.
More than the fragrance of the jasmine, more than the champak, more than the butter which you get out of milk, more than the eye of the peacock which is beautiful, even more than the bright moonlight, the love of the mother who has given birth to you is very tender and beautiful.
Women are the mothers.
Women Sai nursery offering.
Women are the mothers of the coming generation. They are the teachers of the generation during the first 5 years of life. Sathya Sai Baba.
Our Sai nursery students have a little offering for all of us. They are going to sing a song called All Things Bright and Beautiful.
that make them everyone. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. God gave us eyes to see them, and lips that we might tell how great is God Almighty, who has made all things well. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all.
Very good. Thank you all. Beautiful song. Next, we will have our Group 1 SSE offering.
Never forget the love of your mother, and under all circumstances make her happy. I am pleased with you only when you make your mother happy. Sathya Sai Baba.
So today our Group 1 kids are going to share their thoughts about their mother and why their mother is so special.
No, you don't have to. Swaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satya Devaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Easwaramma Day and Mother's Day. Easwaramma is Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba's mother.
Why are we celebrating Bhagavan Mother's Day? What is so special about Mother?
Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba says, in the world, no one's love is greater than mother's love. All mothers are divine.
Can you explain us more about Mother's love?
Sure, let me explain through a story. Putlibai is Mahatma Gandhi's mother. She has a vow that she won't eat her lunch until she hears the cuckoo birds singing. Then, one afternoon, she didn't eat until a long time because she didn't hear the cuckoo bird's voice. Seeing this, Gandhi got worried and therefore made a plan. He quickly went beside the house and imitated the sound of a cuckoo bird. Then he came back inside and said, "Mother, mother, the cuckoo birds sing. Now you can eat." Soon, Putlibai realized that Gandhi was lying and yelled at him and scolded him. "It's a misfortune I had you as my son because you are lying today." Then Gandhi realized the mistake he had done and promised his mother to never lie again.
But here Mother is scolding and getting angry. I don't understand. Where is Mother's love? I can explain. If you're sick, your mother gives you bitter medication, right? Why? To cure me. Same way when we do something wrong, our mother gets angry and scolds us. She's correcting us and instilling the good values and molding us into good human beings. Our mother is our first teacher.
Not only that, she's equal to 100 teachers. Mothers are always like that, more than money or fame. They want character, truth, and righteousness for their children. That is why Gandhi is exemplary to the whole world today.
Oh yes, children who listen and follow their mother's advice are really becoming a good example to the world.
Of course, they serve their parents, community, country, and entire world.
Oh yes, I remember my mother told me to focus on my homework instead of looking around and finishing it late. Oh yes, I remember my mother's advice. She told me to finish my lunch quickly instead of wasting food. My mom tells me not to waste money just for unnecessary things or toys. Instead, I can donate money to poor people. My mother tells me to wake up early and not be late to school. My mom said do not tell her to buy so many things. She told me to save money for good needs.
My mother told me not to play video games and instead read good books.
My mother told me to not eat junk food and instead eat good food so I can become healthy.
My mother says to organize my room so I could find my belongings.
My mother tells me to not play that much video games, instead go to the park and play with my friends.
My mother told me to speak sweetly and softly.
I always gaze around, so my mother told me to stop gazing around and do my work.
Now can we all do an affirmation right now?
Yes!
Then follow after me. I listen and follow my mother's advice.
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 Wasn't that beautiful? We learned so much. Thank you, everyone. We all have to go back and now do this affirmation every day. So now our students are going to present a beautiful bhajan medley at the lotus of our Divine Mother.
You take all the obstacles away, O Lord Gananatha. You give us happiness, you give us auspiciousness. You take all the sorrows away, O Lord Gananatha. There is no emptiness, there is no loneliness when we start off the day with your name, O Lord Gananatha. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya
uplifting. Now our students are going to show what a project that they did for a newsletter that we had called Sai Sarathi. It's a regional newsletter. It was an e-web newsletter. All the kids prepared an art project. It was an offering to their mother for Mother's Day. It got on the web, and this is the original artwork that they all are going to show. So some of them did cards, some of them did poems, and afterwards we can all see it more closely. They wrote beautiful things about their mothers, and they all have a lot of talent in art and in writing. Thank you. So, Sairam, thank you all. Sairam. Happy Mother's Day. Sairam, we're getting set up for group 2.
SSE Group 2 offering. Every individual has 4 gurus, teachers, in this world. The Vedas proclaim Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava, which means the mother, father, teacher, and the guest are to be considered as God. Among the 4, the mother is the first and the foremost guru, Sathya Sai Baba.
Sairam, respected elders, dear sisters and brothers, welcome. Today, we SSE Group 2 children will be presenting about mothers. We will be presenting about Mother Demara, Mother Land, Mother Yashoda, Mother Earth, Mother Putlibai, and our Divine Mother Swami.
Sairam, everyone. I feel blessed to write about Demata, my mother who gave me this physical body. Whenever I think of my mother, I think of God. My mother is strict and disciplined because she wants to make sure that she raises me up to be a good human. It's a good thing that she is strict and disciplined because if she wasn't, I would get spoiled. My mother teaches me in a good way. Like if I have a question about a word or a spelling of a word or a definition of a word, she asks me to guess it first, and if I still guess it wrong, she helps me get it right. This helps me face my own problems. My mother loves and cares for me because whenever I am hurt or have problems at school, she spends all day thinking of what to do. I would like to make my mother happy and comfortable as she consoles me whenever I'm sad or bothered about something. Even though I talk back to my mother many times, I always realize that whatever she does is for my good. Thank you.
Sairam. Today I will be talking about my mother's mother country, the USA. USA is a wonderful country. It is a beautiful place and not many wars occur here. Today I will be telling you about it. The United States first started off as one colony, Virginia, in Jamestown. There more people started coming from places like Dutch and England. Then the British wanted to take over America. The Revolutionary War started between the Redcoats and the Bluecoats. Red represented the British Army while the blue represented the American Army. The American Army won. Then more people started coming and celebrated the freedom of the United States. There were also some very important presidents of our country. George Washington led the Civil War and was commander-in-chief of the Revolutionary War. Abraham Lincoln led the Civil War and ended slavery. Franklin Delano Roosevelt helped the United States during the Great Depression of the 1930s. Ronald Reagan signed the law which abolished racism in the 1960s. These were some important presidents. One beauty of USA is its nature. There is something called the Grand Canyon. It is located in Arizona. It is a very popular place. The Yellowstone National Park is famous too because it is the first national park to ever be made in the United States. Hershey Park is also a famous water park named after the founder of Hershey Chocolate. There are also some famous places in the U.S. like New York. New York has a population about 9.54 million people in 2018. It is a very popular place, but you cannot guarantee that there will be many wars there because there were some things that happened there like the attacks of 9/11 and when the World Trade Center crashed. The meaning of the word America is derived from the word American. It means the new world. This is the American national flag and this is the seal. It shows the freedom of the United States. Well, thank you for your time. I also have another thing to say. Don't you know that you had previous mothers in your previous births? Don't just think about your mother in this birth. Think about them in your previous births and have gratitude for them.
Sairam everyone, happy Easwaramma Day. Today I will be talking about the love and connection between Sri Krishna and Yashodama. Who is Yashodama? Perhaps she is the most important mother figure in Indian mythology. Yashoda, the mother of Lord Krishna and Lord Balarama, attained immortality from Sri Krishna's childhood stories. The relationship between Krishna and Yashoda is one of the most celebrated mother-son relationships of all time. The unfathomable love of Yashodamma to Krishna has inspired many works of art. She is an integral part of Sri Krishna's childhood Leelas. As per all mythological stories, there is a story in how Yashodamma became the foster mother of Lord Krishna. In the Bhagavata Purana, it is said that Yashoda and Nanda in their previous birth were a couple who did great penance to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu appeared and granted them their wish, which was to treat Lord Vishnu himself as their child. So in Krishna's avatar, Yashoda Ma treated Krishna and raised him as her child, even though Krishna was Devaki's son. It is said in the Bhagavata Purana that on Krishna's birthnight, Vasudeva crossed the Yamuna river and took Krishna to Yashoda and Nanda's home. There he exchanged Krishna with Yashoda and Nanda's daughter, Adi Parashakti, to protect Krishna from Kamsa, the king of Madura, which was also Devaki's brother. Mother Yashoda is very significant in Krishna's life. She was able to recognize Krishna's divinity and godly-like behavior. One of the epic stories that shows Mother Yashoda's significance in Krishna's life is when Krishna was playing in the sand and was casually swallowing it. Then, Mother Yashoda was deeply disappointed, so she asked Krishna to open his mouth. Then, she saw the 7 oceans, the entire universe with its vast expanse, and even Narayana, sitting on Adishesha with his consort Mahalakshmi. She fainted because she was shocked, and later she was woken up by sage Narada and Krishna. Sage Narada explained to Yashoda about Krishna, him stealing the butter, being tied, and also his godly-like behavior. Yashoda's love on Krishna has never left her, even when he grew up. It is said that when Yashoda was on her deathbed, Krishna visited her. Yashoda Ma was very overwhelmed, and she told Krishna her only regret in life, which was that she never witnessed any of Krishna's marriages. So Krishna promised her that in her next life, she would be able to witness his marriage. So later in his next avatara, Yashodama was born as Vakuli Devi and was able to witness Venkateshwara's marriage. Our mother is very important in our life. I love my mom because she has taught me to be everything I am right now. She is my role model, inspiration, and my hero. Thank you.
Once, Mother Putlibai observed the cuckoo bird Varda. She would not eat or drink anything until the cuckoo bird sings in the evening. Gandhiji was a little kid when he did that, and he watched his mother's discipline to not eat or drink anything until the cuckoo bird sings. Up to evening 6 p.m., the cuckoo bird did not sing, so the mother did not eat. The little boy Gandhiji was really worried for her mother. So he pretended to he mimicked the cuckoo bird, and then he made a dummy voice of a cuckoo bird. So his mother would eat and drink. When mother started to praying before taking food, she realized that it was not the cuckoo bird, but Gandhiji himself doing that act. She felt so guilty and prayed to God, "What sin I have that my son had lied to me." Gandhiji felt so guilty and sorry for his act of mimicking cuckoo bird. Finally, Gandhiji has decided to never ever lie in his life. Thus, it was Mother Putli Bai who brought value of truth to Gandhiji. As many of you know, Gandhiji was so truthful in his entire life with the value of truth and non-violence. He has fought against British Army in Africa and India. He has given freedom to India from British with the value of truth and non-violence. Thank you.
All. We all know that Swami has created Mother Earth, and Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh are the sustainers of it. But I'll explain you more about Mother Earth that you never knew about. There are 9 planets in the whole entire world, and Earth is the 3rd one from the Sun. Earth is a rocky terrestrial planet with many mountains, valleys, canyons, and many more. Earth is special because it's the only planet that has oxygen. Also, 70% of water covers the Earth and 30% of land covers the Earth. There are 5 oceans and 7 continents in the Earth also. There are many wonders of the Earth also, like the canyons, the oceans, and many more. Also, there are lots of languages spoken in there also. There are 6,500 languages spoken in the entire world, and many cultures. India is the birthplace of Buddhism, Sikhism, Zoroastrianism, and many more. Also, there are many wonders of the earth, like the canyons. Salar de Uyuni, the salt land, is in Bolivia. Also, the Ugazi Falls are in Portuguese. The Grand Canyon is a natural rim in the USA, and Mount Everest in Asia is covered with ice. The Paricutin volcano is in Mexico. As you can see, there are many, many wonders and more wonders that we can see. Also, unfortunately, there's pollution going on in the world too. There's 2 types of pollution, as you could say. There's air pollution and water pollution. Air pollution is when bad chemicals go in the air and take over it. And water pollution is when bad chemicals in the water take over the air and pollute that. An example for air pollution is if you're driving a car, carbon monoxide goes in the air and pollutes it. This can also be bad to many people. A way to stop pollution is you could bike instead of driving, or you could use water wisely and not waste it. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Easwaramma was divine,
chosen the most blessed mother on earth by God Himself. One day she went to a well. She saw a light coming from the sky and entered to enter her womb. She blessed to be Mother of God. On Monday, 23rd November 1926, she gave birth to our Lord. Then they are the devotees of Lord Vishnu and gave name to a child as Sathya. March 1940 marked a turning point. Sathya's behavior appeared to undergo a change. He always used to speak in spiritual matters. He dared to even correct elders, acknowledged experts and scholars. One day his father asked, "Who are you?" Sathya calmly replied, "I am Sai." Then he asked, "What are we to do with you?" Sathya replied, "Worship me." The father's next question was, "When?" Sathya replied, "Every Thursday." Then Sathya taught everyone, Manas Parej Guru Charam. Sri Sathya Sai Baba is a mother who cares for all, not just wealth, but also for health. He has opened Sri Sathya Sai General Hospital in Puttaparthi, Special Hospital in Bangalore, and Special Heart Hospital in Rajkot. Wonderful thing is that there is no billing department in the hospital. Medical, medicine, and even who lives to take care of patients is also free. Sri Sathya Sai Baba is a mother who teaches not only spiritual lesson, but take care of worldly education too. Sathya Sai higher learning school and colleges are in Puttaparthi, Antapur, and Wildfield, Bangalore. Today, there are ongoing Gram Seva in Puttaparthi for nearby villages. Thousands of people participate to serve God, to distribute clothes, food, and other items to nearby villagers. Our Mother Sai indeed teaches love all, serve all in action with example. Today, there are so many Sri Sathya Sai centers in all around the world that teaches messages of truth, righteousness, peace, nonviolence, and love to all people around the world. There are many medical camps, mobile hospitals, schools all around the world. This is Mother Sai, universal love of thousands of mothers, regardless of name, race, and faith. What our dear mother teaches every day. Love all, serve all. Help ever, hurt never. See, do, and be good. Bear all and do nothing. Hear all and say nothing. Give all and take nothing. Serve all and be nothing. Swami's love knows no barriers. He knows who needs what and when. Swami is love of thousand mothers. Thank you.
SSE Groups 3 and 4 offering. What the country needs today is children who follow the teachings of their mothers. The teachings of the mothers may appear to be very simple and insignificant, but in the course of time, they provide great happiness. Sathya Sai Baba.
Sairam. As we all know, Mother Easwaramma had a great influence on Swami. She led an exemplary life and brought up our beloved Sai with all her love and affection. Mother Easwaramma had personally requested Swami not to live outside Puttaparthi. Although Swami took many trips to other villages, he didn't reside there permanently. Swami learned to care and serve for others through fulfilling Mother Easwaramma's wishes. However, throughout the years, Mother Easwaramma had learned more from Swami rather than Swami learning from her. Mother Easwaramma wasn't always who we now know her as. At the time of her birth, her parents named her Namagiri Amma. After getting married to Pedda Venkamaraju, her father-in-law Kondamaraju, being blessed with the vision of the future, began calling her Easwaramma because he knew she was going to be the mother of Ishvara. Swami's family had previously been aware of the Lord's celestial entry. The mother-in-law had dreamt of Satyanarayana Raju, and she cautioned Easwaramma that she shouldn't be frightened if something happens to her through the will of God. That morning, when Easwaramma was at the well drawing water, a big ball of blue light came rolling towards her, and she fainted and fell. The Lord had entered the Divine Mother's room. Once, Easwaramma was returning from the Chitravati river and happened to see an elderly woman struggling to walk while carrying a vessel full of water. Mother Easwaramma inquired with the woman, and the old woman replied, saying, "I am unable to carry this vessel for a long distance." After walking for some time, Easwaramma saw a young boy holding a slate and pencil in one hand and carrying a load of books in a bag hanging around his neck. He had difficulty in walking, but had to continue his journey to Bukkapatnam. Mother Easwaramma inquired of the boy, and the boy said, "Mother, I am carrying books so I can take notes at school." After walking an even longer distance, Easwaramma sees a frail lady carrying her infant child on her shoulders, heading towards Bukkapatnam. Mother Easwaramma had again inquired of this lady, and the woman helplessly said, "What else can I do? There is no doctor here who can give my child medicine, and he is suffering from cold and fever. I have to take him to the Bukkapatnam hospital." These three incidents had made an imprint on the mind of Easwaramma and became her 3 wishes that we now all know of. She started to realize that the residents of Puttaparthi had to face the struggle of walking long distances to fetch water, go to school, and get to a hospital. Whenever she got the chance, Mother Easwaramma would tell Swami one of her 3 wishes and plead with him. Mother Easwaramma wished for a drinking water system in the village, a small school free of cost in the village, and a small hospital free of cost in the village. Of course, Swami so kindly agreed to fulfill her wishes, as they were selfless and only for the well-being of the village people. These 3 wishes were what began all of Swami's service projects. Can anyone guess what this photo is of?
Inauguration of Sathya Sai Hospital.
Yeah. So this is a photo of Swami laying the foundation stone of the first general hospital on November 3rd, 1954. Now Anirudh will speak about one of the service projects Mother Easwaramma helped start.
Many decades before the now famous Sathya Sai General Hospital was built, our beloved Bhagawan fulfilled Mother Easwaramma's wish by constructing a humble general hospital in Puttaparthi. On November 23, 1954, he laid down the foundation brick for the Sathya Sai General Hospital, and on October 4, 1956, it was inaugurated. It initially started out with 12 beds and now has over 300 beds, and that just shows how much this hospital has grown. The original building from 1954 was constructed by the voluntary efforts of many Sathya Sai devotees. It used to have an adjacent female delivery room to the OPD room, and it was only 1 floor in a central building. But on February 29th, 1984, the southern part of the building, present-day building, was inaugurated, and on 22nd November 1991, the northern part of the present-day building was inaugurated. Some of the people that were working there were fortunate enough to help him in his service activities. Here are some of them. Dr. Alreja worked at the hospital from 1975 to 2011. Dr. Chaya worked from 2000 to current time. Dr. and Mrs. Hema worked from 1998 to current time, and Dr. Gopinath, who is Dr. Hema's husband, worked the same time as his wife. And this just goes to show how a selfless desire can help many people in different ways, and this is the power of a selfless desire. The purpose of this hospital was to provide free medical care to everyone who lived in Puttaparthi, but without knowing, Mother Easwaramma provided help for all the people who worked there too. Dr. Gopinath, one of the workers there, said this quote: It's a spiritual atmosphere, unquestionably. This is a spiritual hospital and not a commercial or even a religious hospital. I enjoy it so much here because not a penny is charged. This shows that people have a very positive mindset about this hospital. All in all, this hospital had a big imprint on the citizens of Puttaparthi. Sathya Sai Baba Sathya Sai Baba sets a role model for us all, showing that selflessness is power, and his love in showering to us all can show the true power within us. Sairam, thank you. I'm going to hand it over to Sonali now.
Sairam, does anybody know what was the first educational institution founded by Swami? It was a ladies' college founded in 1968. Swami started it for life, not for a living. He demonstrated the importance of educating a girl child, over anyone else. Sathya Sai built many educational institutions that provided formal education with emphasis on character building, free of cost. His first formal educational institution was an all-girls college in Anantapur called Sri Sathya Sai Arts and Science College for Women. This college was founded in 1968. The first day of the college was July 22nd, 1968. There were only 125 students there. Although the college worked on studies, they also worked on ethics. Over time, the college grew and became a huge success. The college building was completed in a record time of 10 months. The building was built in 1968 in Anandpur, India. As Sri Kasturi wrote, it looks like a prayer rising up from the heart, a poem of praise from the giver of all good. Then, the Minister of Education said on the occasion, when Baba establishes a college for women, we may be certain that it will not be just one among many. It will be a beacon, a lesson for others, a model, a pioneer. And what did beloved Bhagwan have to say? Bhagwan Baba concluded his divine discourse with a powerful prophetic message. The seed has been planted. It will sprout and spread, heavy with fruits, providing shade, security, and sustenance to all. Students of Swami's college did not leave the institution with just a degree in hand. They stepped out into the real world with lessons for life and a character that helped them face the challenges without compromising on their core values. To provide opportunities for service to society, Baba also started a program for the graduates of the college called Kingdom of Mother Sai. This program worked on things such as community service. He later formally changed the name of this program to Messengers of Sathya Sai. Thank you, Sairam.
Thank you all, groups 2 and 3. Very beautiful presentations. We learned a lot about Putlibai, Mother Yashoda, who's a foster mother. We learned about Mother Earth, Motherland, how there's different forms of mother that we should all revere and respect. I also want to thank Group 3 for how they explained the 3 simple wishes that Swami's mother asked for and how Swami took it to a level beyond that we could ever imagine. So next we will have one of our SSE gurus. Her name is Sudha Madri, Sister Sudha Madri. She teaches in Sai Nursery, and she's going to share with us her thoughts also.
It's not great to give away objects, but it is indeed great to give away one's own self. It is only when
there is a close relationship and connection between the teacher and the student that whatever is taught will take the shape of spiritual knowledge.
My humble pranams to Bhagavan Sathya Sai Baba and Divine Mother Easwaramma. Sairam everyone. I would like to thank all beautiful mothers who came here to grace this event. I'm feeling blessed to get this opportunity to share my thoughts or few words about mother's love. Swami always says mother is our first guru. Mother Easwaramma is the example of ideal mother of Swami, who always performed acts of selfless services to needy people. She has three small desires which Swami fulfilled for her. The first one, she wanted to have a general hospital for the people of Parthi, which expanded to a super specialty hospitals later, where services are provided freely for everyone. And the second, she wanted to have a primary school for the children of Parthi, which became Sathya Sai University, where lakhs of students are getting free education there. And the third one, she wanted to have a drinking water for the residents of Parthi, so where a lot of projects, water projects has been developed. It reminds me the quote, sloka, yadbhavam tadbhavati, which means if the intention is good, the result also bound is good. Today people desire that their family and their children should be happy. But Mother Easwaramma is not like that. She treated everyone as her child. She wanted everyone to be happy. And she taught, she has a broad mind. She taught noble qualities for everyone. It's quite common that every mother wishes that her child should be successful in the life and achieve great heights. But Mother Easwaramma, as I already told, she treated everyone as her child. It's after knowing about Mother Easwaramma, what I realized is we should teach our children from the childhood how to be responsible and helpful for the society, not only with their growth, they need to be helpful for the society. And if mother and child act properly, the nation will develop in right path. Mothers should be role model for them. Children inspire from the mother. We know the examples of Lord Rama, Mahatma Gandhi, etc. And mothers should strive to keep their children in right path. Then righteousness will spread from the family to the whole world. I complete my talk with the Swami's own words. Respect your mother, experience and enjoy your mother's love. Dedicate your life for the happiness of your mother. On this occasion, especially I want to thank my mother for everything and pray to Swami for her happy and healthy life. Thank you.
Sairam, thank you. So beautiful. Thank you, Sudha Madhuri. It was beautiful. I just want to conclude and thank all of you for coming today. I thank all the mothers for bringing your children to SSE. And this is a small seed that we're all planting to help our societies, as Sister Sudha Madhuri said. And it's a lot of dedication to come every week and do all the homework. And so it'll spread. This is just a small seed that we're doing at this age. And so I want to thank all of you. And I want to just say one last thing, to thank all the kids for all the work that you did. It's not easy with all your exams, all the exams that you had, and still you made time to prepare and memorize and do poster boards and beautiful work. We're going to all look at it afterwards, after the program. So as a small token of appreciation, we have a little goodie bag for all of you in the back by Sai Lakshmi Auntie. She has in the back for all of you. When it's time to leave, you can pick it up. So, and anyone who wants to stay for bhajans are at 4:40, 4:45. So you can get some nice vibrations before we go home. Sai Ram. Anything else? Sai Ram.